it's time for us to continue on. We are going to head to the DXL Frisco Bowl, which is being played in, of course, Frisco, Texas, which pits 6-6 Louisiana Tech against 7-5 SMU. And so, Josh, both of these teams were, I think, a little bit disappointing this season. But SMU is going to be, I believe, without their head coach, who was recently taken the Arkansas job in Chad Morris. So I believe they're going to be having an interim for this game. But they've still got Ben Hicks behind center, and he's been pretty darn good all season. 32 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions, over 3,400 yards passing. So how do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, it's always kind of the kiss of death when a team has an interim coach and the guy that turned around the program left. Strange season for Louisiana Tech. This is a team that we all really, really liked to win the West. I think it might have been unanimous, or maybe one of you.
No, it was unanimous. It was unanimous in the preseason for the three of us.
But they went just 6-6 this year. Kind of righted the ship. They beat UTEP late in the year. UTEP was awful, but then they beat Texas San Antonio, a team that made a bowl game that has a really nice defense. So maybe La Tech is figuring some things out here late, whereas SMU, they lost 3 of their final 4 and then beat Tulane in a close one, 41-38 in the
Yeah, but look at the teams they lost to. I mean, UCF, Memphis, and Navy. I mean, those are the 3 best teams in the American.
Ooh, well, Memphis or Navy was still beatable.
Beatable, yeah, but I mean, UCF and Memphis, there's no shame in losing to either.
Yeah. But I mean, they got drubbed by bowl teams. I mean, they beat North Texas, a bowl team. They beat Arkansas State, a bowl team, and that's it. The rest of their losses: TCU, Houston, Central Florida, Navy, Memphis. They went 2-5 in bowl game in bowl bound teams. So I mean, it's not like SMU was exactly living up to the hype of being the sleeper as we thought. So this is a strange one because I could be convinced to take Louisiana Tech purely because SMU having interim coach and not performing up to the standards that we sort of expected. But I'm going with SMU because a lot of times I look at geography and motivations to travel, and with the game being played in Frisco pretty close to SMU, with the Ponies so rarely making bowl games since the death penalty. You talked about SMU's awesome quarterback, Ben Hicks. They also have a really good running back in Xavier Jones. Trey Quinn, another outstanding wide receiver. If we could have added more and more players to our all illegal motion team wide receiver group, which was tough to pick, I think Trey Quinn could have slipped in there. But yeah, I mean, there's reasons to see Louisiana Tech keeping this game competitive, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Ponies.
Yeah, it's not even a half-hour drive from the SMU campus to Toyota Stadium in Frisco.
No, and I think that'll help them overcome the fact that they are with an interim coach. It's kind of like having a substitute teacher. You never know what you're going to get, but I think this team's talented enough and well-disciplined enough, and they probably, sometimes you get the teams that play really hard for their interim coach and try to win it for them, and sometimes you get these teams that, we don't give a crap. We're just going to go out and just, if we win, great. If we don't, whatever. And you get teams like that. That happens. But I don't think it's going to happen with SMU. I think they're going to win this one. And I don't think they're going to win it handily, but I do think they're going to win it somewhat comfortably.
Yeah, I as much as I want to take Louisiana Tech here, I just feel like SMU is too talented, and I think that Ben Hicks is a really good quarterback. And I think that is going to be enough to overcome the loss of Chad Morris.